Hello everybody, Alex here. It is the 26th of November 2025 and today is my best friend Eva's 17th birthday, and today we're going out to the beach to celebrate her birthday, and I cannot wait. I've been wanting to go to the beach with my friends for so long, and to finally get to do it to like one of my closest friends ever. Like, I've known her as long as I've known Dishida, so like basically 12 years, and it's just such a wonderful feeling, and I'm so happy to be able to spend a day at the beach with her. Like, we've never done that before, and I'm really excited. So I have everything packed. I'm wearing this dress with roses on it, and then I just have flip-flops because I'm just going to the beach. And I have my swimsuit in my bag, and I'm gonna change at the beach. She's bringing her like little camping tent thingy, so I'm gonna change in there, which is really useful because I did not want to put my swimsuit under here because you see it covers all of this and it would just look very weird with the dress on, and I want to look cutesy, you know, while going. So I'm just waiting for her to come pick me up. She should come pick me up in like 20 minutes or so. But yeah, see you at the beach. Comment tu fais comme ça? Y'all see how much I love this bathing suit? Hello everybody, I just got out of the shower from this long, tiring day. I had such a great time today with Eva and her family and friends, and oh my god, I'm so exhausted. We played so much in the sand, in the water, all of that. I'm exhausted. We did get an apple pie from McDonald's for like the 4 of us kids. I was like, I wanted an apple pie, and Eva was like, I want to get one too, and then the rest just said like, yeah, I want to get one too. So we got 4 of them, and then I got like a chicken and cheese from McDonald's because I don't really eat much from McDonald's, and like just here and there, like the simplest thing, cheapest thing you got, just give it to me. Honestly, it tastes, food is food either way when it's coming from like McDonald's burgers and all that. But oh my god, I love their apple pie, probably because it's like the only apple pie that I truly like ever had savored, I guess, here in my country. So that's that. But you know, it was a fantastic day. If you know me, you know I don't really eat much like at all, you know. Like even my meal proportions, like my portion sizes are like that of a 8-year-old, like average, I would say, most likely. While I am tired, I do need to eat dinner so that I don't have any gas buildup that could cause more harm to my physical health than I already have caused it, so that's that. And then during that meantime, I will also finish To Kill a Mockingbird, the movie, which I started this morning, because I had been up at an early hour, so I was like, yeah, yeah. Let's just start watching it because Eva's parents were like, going out later than what was presumably planned the day before. I heard 7. Oh, alright. 7 was written there, so woke up, got everything done and ready at 7 a.m. But then they actually came to pick me up 3 hours later, so in that meantime, I just, I got ready, I relaxed, did whatever, and I just did not want to clean up, so now I'm way too exhausted. I do not have the energy to clean up, so we are not cleaning up, but I will clean up tomorrow, definitely. Yeah. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go eat this apple pie, finish To Kill a Mockingbird, the movie. So far, I am enjoying it. It's nearly the same as how I pictured it, and it's fantastic. I love the actors, like, amazing. And like, and it was so cool being able to notice which parts of the book they were like, yeah, this part doesn't really matter to the plot twist of the story, so let's just get it out of there. But it's still really making sense, and it all adds up very perfectly, I guess. So I cannot wait to see the trial. I cannot wait to see all that, how that plays out, and Atticus, and we love Atticus, y'all. Stan Atticus, he's amazing. He's freaking amazing. God, if I could be just 1/4 of the man he is, yeah. Alright, anyways, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna go eat dinner now, and I'll see y'all whenever I do. Peace. It is the 27th November. I'm currently about to go eat dinner that my grandma made. I'm going to go watch the new season of Stranger Things, and I'm so excited for it. Like, this is going to be my whole night, Stranger Things. I'm so excited. Right, let's get on watching. Hello, lads. It's been a while. It is December 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. This is kind of embarrassing for me, but guess what? The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I didn't even make it halfway through this time, and we're gonna DNF. Like, seriously, I'm not into the story. It hurts me to say this for the second time this year, but this is going back on the shelf. I know for sure one day I will pick it up and I will read it through. Just apparently not this year. 2025 was not the year for this book, despite how much I wanted to try. I'm kind of sad, or like, I'm kind of pissed off that I didn't do this before, because I've been feeling like this for maybe a week about this book, and I decided to keep pushing and pushing. And by that time, I read Diaper Overload. Very good book. Very funny as well. But now we can put this aside, and the next 2 books that I really want to get to, Court of Mr. Fury as well as Pride and Prejudice, and I'm fairly excited to go through this. And then the next book that I do want to pick up as well as these 2, 1984, George Orwell. You have no idea. Oh my god, I've been wanting a dystopian read for, well, ever since I read Animal Farm, actually. I've been wanting to read this, so I am so excited for this. Oh my goodness. I think right now I do want some fantasy, so I'm gonna pick up A Court of Mist and Fury. Oh no, I'm starting to get hiccups. The fuck. Alright, well, let's get on with this book. I cannot wait. I've been wanting to read this for nearly 2 years now, but finally I can reread this, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited because rereading this means I can finally go on to the 3rd book of the series and then continue the series as well. I'm like super excited for the 3rd book. From what I've heard, like, the 3rd book is very political and war-based, and that is so exciting because, like, the build-up from this book to go into war in the 3rd book, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love this. Now, of course, like, rereading the 1st book in 2024 was just such a, like, whoa. My views on that book have changed since, like, December 2023. So now it's been 2 years since I read this one, so I cannot wait to see how different my reactions and feelings to this book is going to be. Okay, see you guys. Okay, hello. December 7th, right? 7th, that's the 7th? Yes. So this morning, Geeting, fell off the balcony. Oh my god, at like 4:30 a.m. And I'm so freaking happy because I found her like 20 minutes ago. I am so happy because I thought she ran away after falling, but my girl took a hard fall, and even if she fell into the street, she found a way back inside and was hiding behind some boxes in the garage. And oh my god, I'm so glad. I'm just gonna put the clip here of her falling because that broke my heart. But I'm so freaking happy that we found her. Oh my god, because Orpheus as well has just been heartbroken. You know, he's been meowing all freaking morning, and then I finally was able to like calm him down, put him to sleep, and all that. And thank God for my friend coming over, because I went to drop her off, and then when I was coming back, my grandma downstairs was like, I hear a meow. I don't know if it's coming from upstairs or down here, but I've been hearing a meow. And then I went and looked behind the carpet, and I was like, wait, I hear the meow too. It's very close, not like Orpheus upstairs. That would be kind of echoey. And I found her behind the wall. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Now I can read in peace. Y'all, I can freaking read this. I'm so happy. That would have been so devastating if she was gone. Oh my god. My Shayla. I'm so glad. I'm so glad she's back. Oh lord. Today was very eventful, you know. Well, she's back. We got her back. And now I can read in peace. Because, like, I'm over halfway through, sort of, basically. And I cannot wait. To get back into the story. Oh my god, I missed Keating so much through this morning. My Shayla, she was gone. I went to give them breakfast at like 6 a.m. Only Orpheus was there. And I was panicking, and I texted my aunt, like, yo, can you tell Uncle to please check the camera footage? Because I cannot find Keating. Because, every time that she's inside the house, when we call for her, she will usually come out at some point. But she did land terribly, and I'm so glad, nothing's broken. Not that we can see, but we definitely have to bring them both for a checkup anyways, because we have to bring them to the vet and schedule an appointment to have them spayed, and all that, and a regular checkup. So I'm so glad she's back. I'm so glad. Oh, all right. That was the update. That was kind of a little bit of a wild one. Oh man, the feeling of losing your kid. I could do nothing but wait, a day or two, and then she wasn't back. Posters, click, click, because my Keating. And she was probably scared as well, because where she was hiding, I have like the dogs over there as well. So she was probably terrified hearing the barks, the dog whining and all that. I'm so glad. And every time the dogs hear somebody go, pss, 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 they're like, cat, where, cat? So they were going wild, and I was looking for her, and I couldn't hear her if she was meowing. But I did, and I found her. Why am I still talking about it? It was a very hard morning, but yeah. Thank God my friend distracted me, and we watched Barbie movies together, so that was amazing. So yeah, that's the update. See y'all. Hello, I have not recorded in quite a while, I would say, but I finished A Court of Mist and Fury like 2 days ago, and I definitely enjoyed the second book more than I did the first time reading it. Why? I don't know. Maybe I was just more invested into the story than before. No clue. But I loved it. It is already 11th of December, and that is crazy because in 3 weeks, New Year's here. Like, hello? But anyways, the next book that I picked up was 1984 by George Orwell. I think I want to go shower. I have to go to the gym at like 8 p.m. So I think I'm going to go shower, and then I'm going to continue reading 1984 because I am very intrigued and interested in it so far. I mean, it's George Orwell, so like I already love it. And as you may or may not know, every time I read like a sort of classic, I need like a side book that is not a classic to sort of, I guess, just have something on the side to read, I guess. So I picked up Satellite by Nick Lake because, I mean, for one, I was like, this was one of the books that I was like, I need to finish before the end of this year because I've had it since 2023, and early this year I literally got No Way on Earth by Nick Lake, and I read it, even though I got it this year. And this I've had since 2023, and I never picked it up. But I do enjoy Nick Lake, so I'm going to be reading this on the side along with 1984. And then once I'm done with 1984, we are going to persevere, and I'm finally going to freaking finish Pride and Prejudice, because I've been saying that I'm going to read Pride and Prejudice for so damn long this whole year, and I never did. I'm always like, it's a commitment that I've got to make. I'll just wait until the holidays, and then I'll read it. Well, it's been the holidays for like nearly a whole month, so definitely gonna pick that up after 1984. 1984, today is 11th. I think I might finish it by the 21st, perhaps. Anyways, see you guys. Guess what? guess what? I'm so excited. I just deleted Instagram and all my accounts I had on there. I've been meaning to do this since 2024, 2023? No, 2024, I think, maybe, I don't know. Well, actually the start of this year, but I've been meaning to do it for a while. And I'm so happy I finally did it. Oh my god! Like, I think since the start of this year, I was like, I don't use Instagram anymore and all that, so at this point, why even have it? Because I don't use it, I don't post on there anymore, so I just deleted it, and that felt so good. That felt amazing. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. But yeah, I just showered. I'm gonna go read 1984, only like 4 hours until I go to the gym. So yeah, I just wanted to say that because I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I finally deleted it. I'm so happy. Anyways, ciao. Jesus. Hello guys. It is the 17th of December today, and I got my period yesterday. And today I didn't go to the gym because of terrible cramps. But I'm making a little update to say that, I started reading Satellite and I reached chapter 4, but the thing is, I don't think I'm really into it because, like, I was reading, but I wasn't, like, immersed into the story. I know it's only, like, the first 25 pages, but I know that this is a book that I'm going to enjoy, but maybe not right now, honestly. So I think that I'm going to put this away for this year, because, there's only, like, 2 weeks left until New Year's, so that's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa. It's about to be exactly a year since I posted my first video on this channel, and that is wild. That is freaking wild. Right, but anyways, yes, I'm going to not continue reading this book. I'm going to finish 1984 and then move on Pride and Prejudice. And then once I'm done with these two, I'm probably gonna pick up The Pumpkin Spice Cafe because I'm really intrigued by that book. And then I should also read Holly, because I've been also wanting to read Holly by Stephen King. So yeah, that's the update. I'm currently playing Love Deep Space right now. Oh my god. This game has been very fun. I really enjoy it. I love the fights and the storylines and all that, so yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, I'm going to be DNFing Satellite. I'm not going to really count it as a DNF. It's just that I tested it out, not for me yet. Type shit, So yeah, that was the update. As for 1984, I've reached about halfway through the book, page 150. I'm so obsessed with this book right now. It is so good. Yeah, I'll show you guys once I'm done reading it, but so far I am enjoying this book a lot. a lot. But yeah, for now I'm gonna go play Love in Deep Space, and then I'll have my dinner, and then I'll continue reading. So yeah, bye. Hi, I almost forgot to film this part. So I'm reading Pride and Prejudice right now. I just started chapter 5. But I remembered that I had to show you guys 1984 since I finished it earlier today. I did a whole yap about it to Asher. I should also come on here and say some things because, first of all, this book took me way longer than I thought it would. I thought that this book was gonna take me 3 to 4 days, maybe, but it took me 9 days to read, which is still pretty good considering how I was feeling. The thing with this book, how I felt reading it, was that I was immersed into the story at times, and then at times I wasn't, but I was intrigued enough to keep reading, which is honestly, I think, the only reason I even finished it today. This was definitely a very heavy book in terms of the information you're taking in, as well as just how fucked up the world in this is. Of course, this is a dystopian novel by well-renowned George Orwell. I read Animal Farm, another work of his, earlier this year, and I was like, I need to read 1984 this year as well. And I did it. And this story was wild. I just felt, I think I really wanted a different ending than what we actually got in here, and I think that really pissed me off, and I was surprised, duh, and I was just so conflicted. I was like, that can't be the end, right? But no, it was the end. I was literally so flabbergasted and like mopey. I was literally so flabbergasted. Like, these stickers explain how I was feeling in that moment. So in conclusion, I really enjoyed this book. I was about to ask the question, is it better than Animal Farm? And I was gonna say that Animal Farm is better, but then I realized that the only reason I would be saying that is because of how uncomfortable this book made me feel. Not super duper uncomfortable, but in the context of the story that you're reading. It was my bad to anticipate a different ending than what I should have guessed George was gonna give us. The thing is, with the Animal Farm ending, it was like, are you freaking kidding me? But again, Animal Farm was written in a very easy to read way, and it almost felt kind of silly goofy reading it, because you're reading about a bunch of animals, and obviously they represent people in society, but you're still reading about animals. So I think that's why it was a bit lighter for me than this one, because here we're actually following a real human being, real human beings in this big dystopian world, and the hardships that happen in this book, especially during the last part. Whew. I honestly thought that Winston was going to keep fighting and fighting and fighting until the end, even if he was the last man standing, but yeah, exactly, he didn't. And I see why. I get it. Imagine maybe just your country, or your village, your city, wherever you live. All those people are working under a government, and you're supposed to just blindly follow them with every rule, even though the rules are very controlling and very intrusive. You're still supposed to follow that. You each generation gets used to it, and you find yourself one of the very few that want to stand up against it, and kind of realizing, hey, hold up, this is not right. This is not right. There needs to be equality, for all humanity. Equal rights. But yeah, I can see that why what happened, and how it would be very difficult to be the only person sort of to rebel against the government. That is scary. The female character in this, I made some notes about her character, and it's just a me opinion, but it was sort of she was only on there, or in the book, just for the whole love and sex and lust rebellion part, whereas Winston was here for yes, the sex, love, lust, romantic rebellion, as well as the female character. But George made it that the female character didn't really care all that much into the political side. Hello? Into the political side of this. My cats are being weird. Anyways, and that was just not it for me. I feel the book could have went just as good, if not better maybe, without having the female interest. But I also see how that was the stepping stone to a lot of things that happened in the book. But I feel a lot, even without the female character, could have been just fine. It could have just been Winston and O'Brien. It could have just been him at the old shop and the bedroom. It could have just been that. And I feel there would be other ways that Winston would get found out, because it was in the room, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to spoil, but yeah, no, I just didn't really appreciate how the female character was given only these purposes, I guess, and I feel the story could have been just fine without her. Otherwise, there have been a lot of things that I've taken notes on that I found relatable, and yeah, a lot of the brainwashing stuff, how we are treated, and how people assume power over others, etc. And yeah, it's a very heavy book, but also very good. And
I told this to Asher. I was like, if I had picked this up during the school year, it would not have been it, because having to juggle school during the day and then studying in the afternoon and then gym and then like a lot, like most other things, having this, like, it would have been so, I feel like, dreadful to read this during that time of the year. So I'm glad that I kept this for the holidays, because I got to enjoy it at a good pace, to where like it was not like I picked the book back up 2 weeks later and I lost interest in it. Huckleberry Finn. But yeah, very heavy book. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for like a dystopian book that kind of like makes you uncomfortable. This is just my opinion. My level of sensitivity to these kind of things will be different from yours, so it's really up to you if you want to get it or not. But my personal opinion is that it is good enough to give it a try. And I mean, I'm still kind of shocked, honestly. Like, I literally had to start Pride and Prejudice after like having my dinner, playing with my pets and all that, because I mean, I have my mind on this thing this whole afternoon after reading it. But yeah, it was a good book overall, very good. Back to the question, is it better than Animal Farm? I mean, obviously on uncomfortability level, yes, this will literally make you so uncomfortable if you're sensitive to like, you know, really immersing yourself in the story and like the characters and getting emotionally involved. This definitely can get very uncomfortable. But it wasn't like gore and like blood splashing everywhere or something like that. It was just fine, you know, considering violence. Like I personally didn't see it as like violent, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm just like really freaking pissed off at the female character involvement, because I really didn't see the point in it, other for like a sort of build up to some things. But otherwise, I think he would have been just fine alone. But that was in a way showing the rebellion in the romantic and lustful sense way, whatever. But yeah, 1984. I'm just gonna end this book. I'm gonna be thinking about it, I think, until next year. I mean, I still think about Animal Farm to this day, and I think a reason why I still think about Animal Farm to this day is because I read that during my whole Kendrick Lamar era. You know, him with like the diss songs and like the Super Bowl. I've talked about it in like the Animal Farm reading vlog. And yeah, like I've become such a big Kendrick fan since then. Like, I always listen to his songs here and there, and I never really explored his other music, but I'm so glad I did. Like, I am so glad I did. Till this day, one of my favorite songs is Wesley's Theory. Like, I love that song so much. Like, I was just scrolling through YouTube, through like Kendrick's songs, I guess, and I saw Wesley's Theory, and I was like, because I had just like finished watching like a Harry Potter parody, and I was like, Weasley. Sorry, the whole Ariana Grande and Cynthia everywhere in my FYP. I'm trying to get away from it, but it's not leaving me alone. Anywho, yeah, and I discovered Wesley's Theory, and I was like, ooh, it sounds like Weasley. So I'm gonna give it a try. Matter of fact, it was not Weasley themed at all. Yep, but I freaking loved it, especially when you get to the middle part. Like, that is always one of my favorite parts in that song, because like right after the call you get from Dre, like the fucking beat, like the bass, I guess bass is so scrumptious. And if you know me, I love me a good bass. I love bass lines so much. So when I heard that for the first time, wearing my earphones, oh, heaven, dude, heaven. Anyways, I'm going on a whole Wesley Theory rant. Anyways, point is, I read 1984. My goodness me, did it hurt? My goodness me, was it a heavy book? My goodness me, did I enjoy it though? And maybe one day I'll do a reread. Maybe not. I think like, no, yeah. I was gonna say that it was like sort of slow, but it really wasn't. It was just very packed and heavy, again, like I said, mentally. And I was reading this at like 4 a.m. I literally like stayed up. I started reading at like midnight, and I read until like 4 a.m. No, I started at 2 a.m. and I read until like 4 a.m. and then I came back at like 5 or 6 a.m. and then I read up until 8 a.m. and I was like, pause. I have 38 pages left. You know, the last home stretch. I'm gonna pause and take like a 4-hour break, because I had also been wanting to play some video games on my tablet, because I downloaded a lot of games on there. Hello? Don't push my guitar. I swear to God, if you push my guitar. And then at around like noon or so, no, 2 p.m. What the heck is it with 2? Anyways, at like 2 p.m. I finished it. Well, I read from 2 p.m. to like 4 or something, and I finished it. And yeah, no, that ending shocked me. I was just sitting up there, you know, reading peacefully, taking my time. It was like the last 30 pages, and then we get to the final part. When I tell you my heart broke. I can't even talk about this book anymore, dude. I was so shocked. I was so shocked. I still am, dude. Like, what the heck? How dare you? How dare you, George? And the fact that he died a year after writing this, if I'm correct. Okay, well, anyways, 1984 is going on the shelf next to Animal Farm. Let me show you. Hey, there it is. This is Animal Farm, and this is 1984. And, oh, I showed this earlier, but Akamath and Akatar right here. And I still got this bad boy here. The only reason I'm, like, even wanting to read this, honestly, because I recently discovered some things about the author, which was not so very nice, sadly, but I still do have the third book as well as the novella. I don't think I was ever interested in like continuing the series anyway. I watched Haley Pham's like reading vlog on it like a year ago or something, and she was talking about like the fifth book basically, a Silver Flames, a Court of Silver Flames, I think is what it's called. Is like very smut filled, and low-key, since I turned like 15, I've been like very down low on the smut thingy. That was more like 13-14-year-old me, whatever, but you know, I've just been really interested in like anything but smut, but also I do enjoy it. Hi, you want to come up? You want to come up? Come on. Say hi. Say hi. You want to say hi? So cute. You smell like the dogs. No, you smell like cat too. But you also stink a little bit like dogs. The first time I bathed them, they smelled normal. He immediately fell asleep. I swear to God, this boy. Hi, baby. Okay, I'm gonna put him in a comfortable position. Wait, yeah, I know. Oh my God. Let me put you in a comfortable position. Come on. I'm not gonna put you down. Here you go. Is this better? Are you comfortable like this? Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. The first time I bathed them, they smelled just wet. You know, not nothing really. And then I bathed them like a week ago, I think, and they smelled like wet dogs, and that confused me because, I had no clue that wet cats also smelled like wet dogs. So that was very cool. That was very stinky and a not so pleasant discovery. But nonetheless, this guy, I swear to God, every time he comes into my arms, just falls asleep. And I guess I sort of gave him that habit because since he was tiny, or like a month or two ago, I would literally put him here and he would fall asleep in a blanket or just in my arms or on my lap. I hope Keating isn't causing too much trouble though. They do like going behind my guitar and they like playing there, and I'm scared that they're just gonna knock it over. Right, but anyways, where even was I? Right, smut. Smut. So when it comes to like smut now, if it's in the book and I'm like enjoying the book, I will not mind it. But like for example, A Court of Thorns and Roses, I read it in 2023 and really liked it because I was into that shit. But then I read it again the next year, like literally exactly a year after, and I was like, get your nasty paws off me, bitch. I did not enjoy it at all. Like for Akatar, I skipped most of the sex scenes, and yeah, no, not at all. Didn't like it anymore. I think when I think in 2023 I was just like getting high off of the fact that there's erotica literally written in a book, and that I'm not reading it on like Wattpad or AO3 anymore type shit, you know. But yeah, a year after that, you know, I got more advanced in like the romances that I read, you know, smut or not smut filled. And also just want to put that out there just so that I can say that I've said it, because it is true. It is a true fact about me, and I want it to be known because I have quite a lot of books that are very popular. Book Talk, Bookstagram books, Booktube, whatever. I am very easily influenced. Definitely. Not every Book Talk book gets me. I'm gonna say Book Talk because like that's the most popular place that I knew to have like witnessed or like been influenced, you know, to get books. What you smelling? So yeah, I bought a lot of BookTok books back in like 2023, as well as in 2024, I would say, and as well as this year. I'm still very easily influenced, and I don't think I will stop being easily influenced on book recommendations until I'm probably like 25. So that's something that you might have to deal with. So bear that in mind. But anyways, and then I read the second book, still in 2023, and I was, dude, if I could ever know what it's like to be high off of the, I would say that that's how I thought I felt reading the second book. Like reading the second book was just mystical to me in 2023. I adored it so much, and obviously so much more than the first book. Um, and then upon my reread this year, I definitely enjoyed the smut much more than I did for Akatar, and overall, I did enjoy the book itself more than I did. I don't know if I've said this before. I have bad memory. I'm so sorry, but I hope I've said it before. But like, I read that book in like 6 days, which is wild because I took 9 on 1984. I mean, I guess fantasy. I thought you can see my weak and strong points. I need to read more classics. What the heck? I mean, we're doing it right now, but I don't think I'm gonna continue though because I do want to go to sleep and I'm yapping on here, which I do want to do. I really wanted to make an update. Thank you, airplane, for being so loud. But yeah, like the second book I enjoyed so much more in 2023 as well as my reread this year. And like I said, I read this in 6 days. It was like absolutely fantastic. Again, I don't know if I mentioned before, but like after coming back from my father's place, I had read To Kill a Mockingbird and I was craving some fantasy, and I thought that I was gonna, like, in my mind I was like trying to look for like another fantasy book or like series or whatever to start or like just read, and I was like, no, Alex, this is the perfect time to pick up Akamath. Alright, finally get it over with, because you've been telling yourself that you won't read the third book unless you reread this second book and annotate it. Because I had dog-eared so many pages, and upon my reread, a lot of those pages, well, not a lot actually, a few of these pages weren't even like annotated. Like I don't know what I saw in those pages, but hey, I like my copy of it now. So yeah, oh my god, this dude is like totally gone. Right, the third book, along with the novella, I think maybe I'll read it next year, though I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be like a read for next year, this time around as well. I feel like it's a freaking December tradition at this point. Like, since 2023, I've just been reading Akatar books every year in December, so yeah. Keating wants to come up here, but I don't want to wake Orpheus up. Come on, jump. I feel like his bones are breaking. I hear so much cracking, but I feel like that's just like gas in his stomach or something. Like he's about to poop. I don't want him to poop on me. Keating, do you want to come? Anyways. He's suffocating under Keating. My goodness me. They're like literally piled up on top of each other. I don't want to guys, see this. He was just pretending to be sucking on something, which he still hasn't stopped doing. It's very baby mother instinct. Oh god, they're gonna fall. Okay, can go back to holding them. These cats are sleeping in such a position. Like, I am almost unable to hold them together. You guys have to see this because I'm ending the video very soon. Like, what are you doing, bro? This one's head's fully out there. This girl hanging on by a thread. Like, my hand is starting to cramp up. I swear to God. The fun fact is that Keating is never, like, deeply as affectionate as Orpheus. So, it made me happy that when she saw that Orpheus was sleeping up here on my lap, that she also wanted to join. And she also fell asleep. But now I have to end the video, and I'm probably going to bed, just gonna watch some YouTube and head to bed. I don't know how to get them off of me. I am terrified for my heart right now, because it's about to get broken. Right, well, anyways, I'm gonna end this video here, because I think I did a lot of yapping tonight, so I think it's a proper way to end the video, and then just do a full-on Christmas vlog for this upcoming week. I don't really follow Christmas traditions, you know, because I've only really celebrated Christmas, like, only started, like, maybe like 4 years ago or something. So yeah, but we're gonna try our best. We're gonna try to make this a very memorable Christmas. I feel like I'm mumbling. Memorable Christmas. Sort of like a first Christmas vlog, really. on this channel, and I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. But yeah, I gotta somehow get these cats off of me right now and then head to bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I don't know how long it is. I was about to say little vlog, but it's most likely not little. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Christmas time!